Good morning. How's everybody this morning? Did you like my song? I've seen Jules say that it'll get blocked from all countries. I'll remove it later if I have to. It's fine. I'm not monetizing my streams anyway. Making me some fruit punch water. My goodness. Let's say hi to everybody. 92 people in the chat within the first 5 minutes. Welcome. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Maria. How are you doing today? I know you watch and listen and screenshot and clip everything in my live. Mute the song later. I will. I know that you do all of that to my stream, so I wanted to give you a special hello this morning. Yesterday, well, I'm going to say hi to everybody. Let's see. Vicky, Ruth Ann, Rabbit, hey Drazo, Jules, Sam's, welcome, hello. Barbie, Michelle, Susie, KLP, good morning. BB, Celia, Ruth Ann, good morning. Combat Medic, good morning. Amanda, Ruth Ann, good morning. Hey Mikey. Hey Shauna. Hey Sylvie, welcome. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Mr. Johnny Mac. Sue, hello. And scrolling. Gosh, you guys been chatty. Hey Kendra, been really chatty this morning. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. LCW, good morning, long cool woman. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we're done. Maybe. I don't know. You guys been chatty. If I missed anyone, good morning and welcome. Glad to have you here. Okay, yesterday on Brookie's Live. Hey MTT. On Brookie's Live, towards the end, Maria came in the chat and said, I was going crazy on my live yesterday because Brookie hashtagged Slothie. Good, Brenda. Hi, how are you, Brenda? I haven't seen you in forever. Hello. Hi, Flower Child. I don't maybe it's all the years of the drug use, I'm not sure, but I don't remember going crazy yesterday over Brooke for anything. I'm assuming yesterday on my live MTT, I don't remember it. I had to come back. My comments kept getting deleted from someone's community tab. That's crazy. It's weird, Sylvie. That's weird. I wonder why. Yeah, I wasn't going crazy. But if those women think that you're in the bushes a lot, well, Brenda, I'm glad that you jumped out of the bushes and decided to come say hello today. Hello. I've missed you. If these ladies think that I'm so boring and I talk like this and I'm so slow and I have no stop fucking watching me then. Why are you always talking about me? I knew that was going to happen. My vape dropped in the floor. Does anybody have Terry Time's link? They can drop it. Yeah, one of my mods, drop Terry Time's link for Drazo, please. Why are you always talking about me? It's been over a year that you have been talking about me. Okay? And yes, Jules, yes, hang on every fucking word. Why? Thank you, Susan. Thank you. And it's good to see you in the chat. Susan always leaves comments on the replay. She's part of the replay crew. And thank you I'm glad you were able to catch a live. Exactly. If you think that I'm boring, then leave and don't watch me. No, nobody's making you watch me, honestly. Yeah. Thank you, Barbie. Drazo, Barbie dropped Terry Time's link in the chat for you. If anybody is not already subscribed to Terry Time, there's her link in the chat if you want to subscribe to her. Why? I took it and took it and took it and took it from you for months and months and months and months and months. Sophie, you know, as West Virginia and Virginia are slow hillbillies, we're slow white trash hillbillies. You're right, BB. You're right. So I would rather be from the hills of West Virginia than the swamp of Texas. Just saying. It's beautiful here. It's beautiful. And nice people. And Terry Lynn, if you're still up for coming to where I live and trying to press charges on me for having people in my chat, let me know. Like I said, I'll take you to lunch. I'll show you around. Hey, Jay Travis, I'll show you around, and yeah, we'll have some fun. Hi, Lisa Ann. Yeah, West Virginia is really pretty. Actually, their latest post about you have been, boring. No, I haven't seen it, Drazzo. Hold on. Un momento. Here it is. Okay, Drazzo, 1 second. So, there you go. You're good. God damn it. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Jade Travis. I think her script ran out and she's passed out now in my opinion. Listen, according to Anne, they don't have opioids in Scotland. I beg to differ. This is why I tell everybody, don't believe what you hear, do your own research. And we're going to get into that today. But Anne has said twice now that she's threatening to sue me. Sue me. After the months and months and months of bullshit she's been saying about me, as soon as I fight back, she's threatening to sue me. She knows an international lawyer, and she's already talked to them, and they said they would be glad to do it. Go for it. Go for it. I guess for playing their words back, Lisa Ann, playing back their words and showing everybody what horrible people they are. I don't know. I'm not sure. More lawyers. Exactly, Jules. More lawyers. Yeah. Yeah, Amy Winehouse was a full-blown junkie. Thank you very much, Sly. So yeah, I say go for it. I told my husband about it, and he laughed. He laughed out loud. And he said, after all of the things they've said about you for over a year, and they're wanting to sue you now because you're standing up for yourself, I said, yes. And he said, tell her to go for it. Go for it, Anne. Go for it. Sue me. Yeah, but they can do it to everybody else, Celia. Yes. Everybody else. They can talk shit I mean, it's like one after the other, after the other, after the other, in every life that they do. But like I keep saying, as soon as one of us decide to fight back, it's a problem. Yeah, yeah. It's funny they haven't mentioned the lawyer and all of the donations that they've received, and I thought you were going to be transparent with everything. What happened to that? Yeah, at this time of year, the people that actually need help, the children that actually need help, with food, heat, because it gets cold, right? In most of the country, it gets very cold in the wintertime. What about children staying warm? What about coats for children? Maybe having a gift under the tree at Christmas time, food at Thanksgiving, food at Christmas, uh, warm boots to wear when it snows. What about no, guys, don't donate to that. Donate to my lawyer. What do I need a lawyer for, you ask? I don't know, just in case something happens. Nothing's happened yet, but just in case, give me your money. And blankets. Right. Yeah. They can't leave anyone alone, so they want their subscribers to pay for their mistakes. Hey, Big Hair Don't Care. Hey, Kendra. Nikita, hello. I really think it would behoove them to clarify the status of legal funds after JY's legal update yesterday. If they want to call those documents fake, well, that would be some master forgery. Yes. It was stamped with the seal of Florida. It's not fake. Maria, the next time that the cops knock on your door, answer it. Why are you running? You want to try and get ROs on all these people. But as soon as somebody fights back to you, you run like the coward that you are. Yeah, get a refund. Ask for a refund. I mean, it's too late to, you've already given them your full legal name. So there's no taking that back. But as far as the money that you gave them, they said that they raised over $1,000. And we haven't heard a peep about it. Not a peep. Hey, Brooks Nose, how are you, my friend? Someone over there begged for money for legal funds, but last I heard won't answer the door. Yeah. But I'm the grifter. I guess what Broke on Blast over there doesn't understand or doesn't realize, or one of the few streams that she missed of mine. Me, John, Mod 148, I believe Johnny Mac was up there. There were several of us up there. And we were talking about somebody sad begging for a new roof. And oh my God, my dishwasher broke, and this and that and the other, and it flooded, and everything's wet, and oh my God. And we were talking about that. I think it was John that brought up, me remodeling, and told everybody to donate to shower tile. It was a complete joke. Everybody in the chat knew it was a fucking joke. But I went so far as to say, everybody that donates, I will take a Sharpie and write your name on the back of a tile. and put it on the wall. I'm like, come on. And then later, Code's helping. Oh, Make-A-Wish kid. Yeah, Make-A-Wish is a good charity. It is. Yeah, there is no transparency. There isn't any. Hey, Adam. But, and then I'm like, after the 3 false copyright strikes went away and I was able to go live again, during that 3 weeks, I was able to get a lot done around my house. And I said, guys, while I was on my, 3-week vacation, I was able to get my shower done. I need to get my floor done now. Will you guys please help me? It's $1.49 a tile. If all of you donate, I'll be able to get my floor done. According to Brooke, I calculated. Listen, math is not my thing. I'm going to say that, number one. Math is not my thing. My husband, he can do all this crazy math in his head. Me, not so much. Okay. But according to Broke on Blast, I calculated in my head the cost of the tile divided by all the people in my chat, and I threw out a number on how much people should give me so I can make sure I get my floor tile done. After YouTube took their 30%, the people that paid with an Apple product, Apple took their 20%. You want to know how much I made for grifting for my shower tiles? You want to take a guess? I'll tell you. $28. $28. Now, I don't guess that these people have ever, I don't know, paid for anything by the square foot to know how much things actually cost. It cost me way more than $28 to retile my shower. We put a new shower pan in. The shower pan by itself cost $350. Okay. My shower head was about $250. Okay. That's what, $600 right there. Okay. And then the tile, the what's it called? That goes, the backer board, the tile, the glue for the tile, the grout for the tile. We have a corner bench in there too. Like $28 didn't even come close to paying for that shit. Okay? But they say I'm grifting to get my bathroom remodeled. And we're doing all this work by ourselves. Sly is actually grifting for a new computer though. She is. And Sly's my friend, and I'm going to let her grift all she wants to in my chat for her new computer. Hey, Brandy. So this shit is ridiculous. And Drazo is grifting. His shower body broke, and if anyone wants to donate to the repair, he's grifting for a new shower. And Sly needs the computer. Anyone else need to grift in my chat? You're more than welcome. Yes, the grout actually costs $37. Yes. So me grifting for my shower tile paid for most of the grout that goes on top of the tile. Yeah, or in between the tiles. Thank you, Nikita. Thank you so much. Thank you. I try. It's like I'll look at a room and I'll have a vision of what I think it needs to look like. And I cannot go with anything but what I see in my head. And my husband thinks that I'm crazy, but he goes with it. And when we're finished, he was like, yeah, I see it. I see what you had in your head. I'm like, okay, thank you. Don't doubt me. It's cement board in the bottom. Yes, that's what it is, Drazzer. That's what it is. Hey, Vixie. Welcome, welcome. So, Susie needs a New Yorkie. Everybody send all your good, positive, healing vibes and thoughts to Susie. She lost her sweet Yorkie a few weeks ago, and she needs a new one. So Sly needs a computer. Drazo actually needs his shower fixed, and Susie needs a Yorkie. Anyone else? Anyone else need to grift in my chat? I don't care. I don't care. I'm not over here asking for a roof or a new dishwasher or any of that shit. Or a lawyer. I'm not over here asking for any of that shit. Oh, big hair don't care. Her dryer's broken. She could use a new one. Anyone else? Anyone else? Thank you, long cool woman. Vixie needs a new car. Vixie is going to grift for a new car if anybody wants to donate to her new car fund. The basement flooring is getting done tomorrow. Awesome, Drazo. We need to, obviously, after we get done with all of this, which we're like in the home stretch of things now. Like I never thought this was going to get finished, but we're like in the home stretch. But I'd like to redo our basement too. Damn it, Mike! Get Brandy a divorce. Brandy needs a divorce from Mike. Listen, there are people up for a rehomed one. Yeah, that would be nice, Susie. Or extensions. I don't listen. I'm not asking for new hair either. I know how to take care of my extensions, so they last me a really long time. And I'm not asking for that either. I'm not. I asked for people to help me with my shower tiles. I got $28. You tell me, is $28 going to remodel a shower? No, it's not. And like I said a few minutes ago, it started out as a fucking joke. Sue needs a trip to Vegas. Yeah, I'm Jazo. Jade Travis could use a new house. I mean, come on. Lisa Ann needs 200 for Temu. No, you're not joking, girlfriend. It's okay. It's okay. People do have Temu addictions. I personally have never ordered from Temu. It takes too long to get to me. Hey, Star. Listening, but want to chime in. I can use some supplies for my bunnies I'm getting in a week. Oh my goodness, Star, how exciting. Star's getting new bunny rabbits, and she could use some supplies for that if anybody wants to help her out. Yeah, so here we are. Just because someone talks about things or they're working on things that are going on in their lives doesn't mean that they're grifting. People share what's going on in their lives most of the time. Yeah, yes, Lisa, listen. Most husbands and wives cannot remodel or build together. Okay, they end up butting heads about things and not agreeing on things and getting into little tiffs and arguments and whatever. Me and my husband, well, I think it's because he listens to me. He knows how to build the things. I tell him what I want, exactly what I want, and he builds it. So, I mean, whenever we put the addition on in the living room, 2020, we started it right before everything shut down in 2020. And it was like, what, March-ish? We started it in March 2020. We got done in May of 2021. I mean, I lived in construction for over a year. And we did butt heads some there. We really did. I'm not going to lie. But he's learned. He's learned to listen to me. Okay, Sly. The grifting grannies, exactly. Listen, Brandy, we've spoke about this. Brandy needs a new bladder. All donations will be appreciated. Never expected, but always appreciated, okay? Adam, hey, Adam needs help getting a car and Christmas gifts for your new family. How sweet. So, I'm still going down the line. Listen, there's lots of people that need help with things. And if they want to grift for it, fine. Or if they just want to put it out there and see if anybody's going to help, that's fine too. 500 for hair extensions. Yes, I wish I could hand my hairstylist $500 and get my extensions and get them put in. I wish. Which my hairstylist is very, very, she has done lots of continuing education. So she, you get what you pay for, like with most things. So yeah, yeah. Adam also needs money to start a business. What kind of business you starting, Adam? What kind of business are you going to start? I'm curious. Yeah, right, Kendra, right. Sefri, did you use an outhouse while your bathroom was getting fixed? No, thank goodness, no. But when this house was first built, there was no bathroom. My bathroom is actually on the part that was added on later to the house. But there used to be an outhouse in my backyard, like way back in the day. So, but no, I did not have to use one. Thank goodness. We did it like in sections. So, home improvements are expensive. We had to do siding in the spring. We're working on multiple projects and we have to do one small project at a time. Thanks. That's how we are. That's how we are. You'll donate your hair by next year. Drazo. If I wanted black dark hair, I would say hook your girl up, but I can't do it. But yeah, that's what we do. We like with our bathroom, we like did it in sections. Like the first thing we did, there was this big huge closet in there. I'll do that at another time. We'll talk about that some other time. But I was not for real grifting for my shower. No, there's that. Let me Oh, Bambi's channel got taken away this morning. If anybody does not know, she has been struck too many times, and this is not her first channel to be taken down. I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's not. Hold on a second. All right. I'm going to play something really quick. I'll be right back. Oh no, it's gone. It's gone. Oh, I'll just have to play this one instead.
Had the common sense to realize that this woman was lying. Hold up.
Sorry, I'm taking my painkillers. This is too much.
Okay. And just to clarify something, I don't know anybody a fucking apology. This is true. This is true. I don't know anybody in a fucking apology. I don't. All of the fucking shit that you've said about me and you want me to apologize? All the shit you've talked about my addiction and my recovery, saying I'm using, I'm not sober, all these things, and you want me to apologize to you? You got me all the way fucked up. All the way fucked up. There you go, Drazzo. Blondes have more. Even though everybody thinks that I'm a boring bitch, I'm beige. I'm really not. You just don't know me. You just don't know me. But blondes do have more fun. Ask my husband. Ask my husband. Yes, Traden. It's good to know. Good to know. So, yesterday, Brooke thought that she would go live with Ann, and they would sit there and make fun of Amber for, I don't know how long it was. It was most of the show. Make fun of Amber for this, that, and the other. And thank you. Thank you. I mean, I could not, going through this live and editing out certain things, I could not tell you how many times, hey, Secret Treasures, how are you? How are you? It's nice of you to just stop in and say hello. I could not tell you how many times Beige was like, huh? What'd you say here? Huh? What was that? Like, even her friends cannot understand her. Yeah, Secret Treasures decided she would make a sock account, Beige and Confused. And I don't know if it's supposed to hurt my feelings or whatever. It says more about her than it does me. Come in with your real name and say it with your whole ass chest. But, you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. So, what we're going to do is play the second half of that live when they talk about me, and then Anne pleads her case on why she's not addicted to anything. She says that they don't have opioids in freaking Scotland. Please, girlfriend, please. And Brooke's sitting there like, oh, no way. Wow. Oh my God. And they're saying this and this and this, and they don't even have that in your country. And you're sitting there believing this shit. You're believing this shit. Do your own research. Don't believe what the creator says. Do your own research. And I did. I did my own research. And we're going to look at that too.
Okay.
No, one of the funniest things Amber has ever done for me was when she was out of her
Teller, and nobody's seen Seawa for 2 weeks. So I'm sorry about that.
Nobody has seen Siwa in 2 weeks, and I'm running out of content. So I have to talk about Amber and Sophie and a little bit of Jules. And, you know, just see who my new meat and potatoes is going to be and just see what sticks.
How can her eyes be good enough to diamond paint after that eye stroke? No. She is always miraculously healed in a very
want to know how she can diamond
times to the same group of people. There's no way that you should afford the right for anybody to believe you, period. That's all. Yeah, and like she's saying, oh, you wish that I wouldn't come off the table. That's because that's what she wishes of others. I heard Sophie had a lot to say today.
Here we are.
See, and this is what people don't get. I genuinely don't listen to Sophie. I don't have to. I just think she's pathetic.
Yes, Drazzy.
Hi, Cooch. I think she's pathetic. I really do.
She called me a bitch today. You know, I was saying bitch.
You know why I called you a bitch yesterday? Because you called me a bitch the day before. You see how this works? You see how this works? You talk about me, and then I respond to you. There's not been the first time that I have gone after nobody for no fucking reason. It's always for a reason.
Bitch like that, because that's how Jules says bitch. She's like, bitch.
Bitch.
And it's annoying. So that's how I say. Hopefully, I was annoying enough. Bitch. Yeah, that's how Jules says it when she's being Billy Badass. So
No,
Sophie
Jojo.
is a creator that I should have never fucking given a link. Okay, because let's be honest. Had she never come on my panel that day, she would have never been started to be acquaintance.
Are you serious? You are taking credit for me and my channel? I started my channel in January. I didn't come on your panel till June. I had at least like, I don't know, 400 subscribers ish the one time that I came on your panel. Okay. You don't have enough clout for me to want to use you for anything.
Acquaintances with us.
No.
Like, honestly, it's my fault. Sorry, everybody. It's all
bless her.
My fault. I let her ass come up on a panel, and she has just ran with that shit ever since.
Ran with what shit? Ran with what shit?
She's boring. She's also known as 50 Shades of Beige. Or no, actually, she's just one.
And so you wish you never would have given me the link, and then I wouldn't be here today, I guess, right? So why are you sitting there talking about me and telling everybody everything about me? Answer me that.
And she had the audacity to but like, it's the fucking funniest thing, because her comebacks, like, she says, she reads like one of y'all's community posts, Ann, and then she reads it, she's like, okay, all right. Okay.
Since when? Since when have I gone live and read one of their community posts? When? I haven't. Yesterday, I showed a bunch of them because they were about me, but I have never came live and read their community posts. She's getting me mixed up with, I don't know, somebody else.
Okay. And her new saying is, what did she say? Now I forgot it. She had changed it up. Okay, all right, okay. Like, it's just like, what am I listening to? This is the
what the fuck are you listening to? If you don't like what you're listening to, turn it off. It's that simple.
slowest fucking shit.
Don't listen.
That I've ever seen in my life. I don't know. It's hard. But I only listen for a moment, and then I get a text. Oh, Brooke, she rang your bell.
It's so hard. It's so hard to watch her, but I hate her so much. I have to. I got to know what she's saying.
What? And I did say that you have gotten ballsy because you have people behind you, Sophie.
I don't have anybody behind me. I don't have anybody behind me. Brooke, I would do this no matter what, because I'm sick of you guys shit talking me and me just sitting back and not saying a word. I'm not doing that anymore.
I mean, it's the fucking truth. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest. You feel like a Billy Badass because you're friends with Anne and Maria. Because they got your back and they take up for you. You feel like a Billy Badass. They take care of all of your shit bullshit for you.
She's only trying to grow her channel, and she's going any which way she can about that.
I only want to grow my channel. What is YouTube for, guys? Hey Wicked, is like, this is so crazy. Like, I can't even get my words right. Doesn't everybody want to grow their channel? Isn't that what YouTube's for? Huh? You grow your channel to, well, it used to be 1,000. Now it's 500. You grow your, you grow your channel to 500. You grow your channel to get all of these watch hours so you can get monetized. And then you grow your channel and you grow your channel until you get one of these plaques from YouTube. That's what YouTube is all the fuck about. Yes. Yep. There you go. Right there.
And that's all it is. That's all it is. And the thing is, she thinks, I'm assuming, that she's somewhat popular when really they're just using her channel.
Yeah, you're assuming. You're assuming. You shouldn't do that because you make an ass of yourself. Period. I'm not assuming I'm popular. I'm not.
To get her to come after us, but it suits them and it suits her.
I am not doing anything to get anyone else to come after you. That's not my goal. That's not my goal.
Thing.
Yeah, isn't that weird, Krista? Listen, all Krista's streams.
And then she's going to bring my friend Krissa into this. I guess somebody mentioned her in the fucking chat. What does she see? They go from person to person to person. It was Amber, now it's me, and then they throw a little bit of Krissa in there.
That I know, I'm sorry for flopping topics here, has been about asking for fucking money in the years that I've known her. Every stream was about asking for money. So I don't know. Yeah. All I know is what Amber just did was a fucking grift. Period. That was a definition. What you just witnessed there was a passive grift, and it's people like Amber that think she's just like Siwa. They think they're too slick for anybody to notice what they're doing.
Seriously. Hey, Martin's mommy. How are you doing? Yeah, they wouldn't know the truth if it hit him in the fucking face. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, that's it. Stop talking about me. You talk about me for over a year now. I'm so irrelevant. I'm so boring. I'm so this. I'm so that. But you can't keep my name out of your fucking mouths. Period. Period. You stop talking about me. I won't mention you. All right? The only reason I'm doing this is because you keep talking about me. And I'm standing up for myself now. Me. Nobody else. I stand up for myself.
So I just got a text. Amber, are you watching, baby? Come in. Come on, let's talk.
Why in the fuck would Amber or anyone else come on your panel and talk just so you can get more views and super chats and whatever? Why would anybody do that? It doesn't make us scared. It doesn't. We're smart. Why don't you come on our panels and talk with us? No. You won't do that. You want it to be on yours. So people can throw you money and praise you for what you say. We're not stupid. Amber's not scared of you. She's just not stupid.
Look, I'm going to drop the link for you, Amber, since you're making community posts about me. I'm assuming that's about me because I just got a text.
Again, assuming. Just because you get a text of somebody's community post, you're assuming it's about you. Chances are it's not.
So let me look.
Ooh.
Come on in, Amber. You won't.
Come on in, baby girl Amber.
Oh, look. Her personal diamond art section. Oh, God. Just come up here and let's have a conversation. Why are you so scared? I'll never get it. That's why I've got it on my wish list, because I frame it, I don't sell it.
So how are you going to do it lying down, Amber? Because I diamond paint too.
Tell us. I bet you she has some contraption that wraps around her fucking neck that extends into the air that allows her to diamond paint like that damn.
Listen, I got this diamond painting thing in the mail on Sunday. I've been working on it. No offense to anyone that likes to diamond paint, but I choose to have a craft that's a little more challenging. Like this, I'm going to finish it because I started it, but it's not for me. Like diamond painting is something for like old ladies or people that are sick, just had surgery, can't move around very much, and they can just take their hand and from one place to the other, one place to the other. Anne loves to diamond paint, loves it. I choose a craft that challenges me. But yeah, it's just me. It's just me. But again, no offense to anybody that likes to diamond paint, but it's not for me.
Phone holder that she wears around her neck all the time because she can't be bothered to hold her phone. I mean, I don't even know if we could even commentate on slow fees, but it's really long and slow, and I don't want to bore the fuck out of y'all. I know all these people if I play that.
It's really long and slow. You really don't want to play it because I'm talking about your friends. That's it. You'll have to play your friends' words for a third time, and then more people will see their bad behavior and how they treat people.
Because it's really yawn stretch, but she called me a bitch.
Because
it was like, let's go. Let's two could play that
I called you a bitch because you called me a bitch. You see how this works?
game.
And
You said that beach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Billy Badass Jr. over there.
And who are you? You are not the same person you were a year ago. Because you've got all these people standing behind you now and in front of you and beside you doing all your dirty work and just cheering you on.
I know.
I don't trust anybody that intentionally tries to age themselves for 20
So
years.
I was told that apparently her and Johnny Mac did a snot test analysis to see if me sniffing with a cold, or actually it was actually allergies, to see if me sniffing with a cold or allergies was the same as somebody snorting.
Now, those of you that watched my live yesterday, did you see? Well, that's different, Vixie. That's different. See, that's different. Yesterday, those of you that watched, did me and Johnny Mac do a sniff test to see the difference between a sniff and like serious? And you need to quit listening to people. You need to do your own research. That never happened. It didn't. It never happened. No. And you're painting the bathroom. Well, thanks for letting me keep you company while you're painting your bathroom. What color are you painting? Yeah, exactly, Jules. Yeah. But did anybody see us do that yesterday?
A nostril.
And she just now, she said it was actually allergies. Well, in the clip that I posted, you said that you had a cold. Which is it? Which is it? You need to get listen. I'm going to help you out a little bit, Anne. You are getting up there in age, and all the lies, you just can't keep them straight anymore. So start writing them down. How about that? How about start writing them down? Because you're contradicting yourself right now.
Oh, and no offense to people that hang their diamond art. I'm sure there's beautiful pieces that look fine on there, but I don't trust Amber's choice. I mean, we already saw what she chose in her damn Amazon wish list. But so they ran now. How does one run a snot test?
Exactly. Let me know.
We just ran one. That was an example of somebody that didn't have any snot in their nostrils when they were crying.
Yep. Do you know what? The worst part about this, these are people who are supposed to be recovering addicts. So you've got Methadone Mac and Suboxone Sophie.
Are you supposed to be putting me down right now? Because I actually am on Suboxone, and I'm proud to be on Suboxone because it has saved my life. So you can call me Suboxone Sophie all you want to. I don't know if that was supposed to be a put down, but it didn't land.
The experts on recovery are trying to label somebody who's never had an addiction
Never mind.
as having an addiction. I'll work that out.
That's just foul. That is just fucking foul.
Yeah.
Well, they do the same shit to me just because sometimes at night when I'm off and I drink, I'm an alcoholic. Okay.
I know.
I've never, Amber, enough people that say that shit. Amber, you've like had to get your kid to wake you up, honey. But yeah, so go ahead. And that's true. What hypocrites? Like where do they even get
That's it. That's all they ever talk about.
getting this shit from?
Because I took those 2 bloody painkillers on a life.
Oh yeah. Well,
It's because and then Johnny Mac said, I know enough about drugs to know when somebody's snorting a substance up their nose. Well, Johnny,
Yes, of course. Of course we do. We were drug addicts. We hung around drug addicts. We know what it sounds like when somebody puts something up their fucking nose.
I thought your experience was with needles, to be quite frank.
Well, I don't know about Johnny Mac, but the majority of people start out with putting shit up their nose and then graduate to needles. I know I did. The majority of people around me, they did too. So, I mean, you're still not putting anyone down. It's not working. See, here's the thing with recovery. You have to take control of your life, right? You have to be, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it. But you just can't make this shit go away. You got to stand up and say, yes, I did this. Yes, I did this. Yes, I did this. And then it's over, you move on.
I don't really give a fuck what these people think.
Oh, but you do. You do. You give a whole lot of fucks what I think. If you didn't, you wouldn't keep talking about it.
It's the false narrative. And then somebody told me today, Sophie said she wants me to get an arrow on her. Sophie.
No. I never said I wanted you to get an RO on me. That's not what I said. Again, do your own fucking research. Don't just believe what these people tell you. You're making yourself look even more stupid. Okay? What I said was, are you listening this time? Maria, get this clip, because maybe the translation from you to, it's the telephone game. The translation from me to what you hear to what you tell Anne is something completely different. What I said was, in your live, you said, Reddit said that I should get an RO on you. Did you get it that time? I never said you should get an RO on. That's not what I said. No, That is two things within 5 minutes that she's lied about.
I'm not going to waste my time with an arrow, but trust and
How
believe.
can you get an RO from Scotland?
Well, trust and believe. I know. Trust and believe that if I involve a lawyer, it will be much, much worse for you than an arrow. Trust.
Will it now? Will it now? With all of the evidence I have against you and your magical LLC for over a year now? And you're threatening me with a lawyer? Go for it. I'm ready.
And believe.
I heard her asking for money for her bathroom. Hello, Jennifer, no personality. When did you come in?
I heard you asking for money for your roof and money for a dishwasher and money for hair and all of these other things. But my $28 that I received for my bathroom is what counts, guys. Okay, not the lawyer that Anne and Maria has gotten over $1,000 for, that they haven't shown any kind of transparency that they said that they would. And what do you need a lawyer for? You're running from getting served.
Hey, Jen.
That name cracks me up. Anyway, she did. She straight up called Maria and Ann grifters, and then was telling she had calculated square footage and how many people was in her chat, and calculated the amount of money each person would have to donate so she could get her tile floors, and then turned around and called somebody else a fucking grifter.
You're giving me more credit that I can do math that well. on the top of my head. You're giving me way more credit than I deserve.
And then she tried to say it was a joke. That was not a joke. When you're telling.
Was the lawyer a joke, Anne? Were you just joking? Were you just joshing everybody when you told everybody that you needed donations for a lawyer? Was that just a joke too?
Them all how much they can pay per tile. That's a grift.
That's a see what. That's one of those. Oh, see what. I was joking. No, you were grifting.
You were grifting for everything that you have sad begged for. And Anne and Maria were grifting for that lawyer they didn't need. Show us the money. Show us the money trail. Show us what's going on with that. Because Maria's taken off work and went somewhere. Anne has gone on holiday since they have raised this money.
This is called a passive grift, and you weren't so passive when you did the long division to figure out how many people needed to pay you to get your floor done. And here I am. I went on discussing an issue with my fucking insurance and my damn roof, and then look what they did with that.
Why? Why would you do that online? Why were you doing that? Why do you think that was anybody's business? What was going on with your insurance and your roof? So you could get help? Huh? Was that a passive grift? Is that what that was?
Anybody that is an adult should have understood the first time when I explained it. But here this bitch is.
Good question.
Asking for her floors to be redone. For real, out front and in the open.
I mean, that's what Jennifer said, that I never even told anybody what the painkillers were. But you're right, Jennifer, they were two run-of-the-mill painkillers. It was two cocoa.
But you said back then, you said that they were Norcos. Remember? I can pull up the clip. It'll probably be tomorrow or something, because I have to dig for it. But you said Norcos.
Codamol. Two painkillers you can buy over the counter.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that was. And they tried to make that something bigger because the comment I made about this is too much, I need to take my painkillers, because I knew as soon as it became stressful, it would hurt my neck. They don't realise how long I've dealt with this shit. But anyway, so because of that, they tried to label me a pill popper, a painkiller addict. But these are people that have had serious addictions. It's crazy.
Exactly. I'm sure she got all the money, Dukes, that she needed for her floor.
Yep.
I just wanted to
Oh, no, I didn't. Not even close. No, Nope.
understand, like, how anybody can call anybody anything when they do, like, that and more. Those of us that speak to you right now.
Good
I
question.
know. We know our friend, and we would know if people that we talk
She lives in another country. How do you think that you would know, living in another country, from somebody if they accidentally became addicted to their pain medicine? How would you know? Addicts are very, 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 very good at hiding things. Okay? Whenever we want to, in active addiction, whenever we want to hide something from someone, we are the masters of manipulation. You wouldn't know. There's no way you would know. And and Anne saying, "Oh, Dreamsicle was on holiday with me for a week or however long it was." She would know. How would she know? Did you never go to the bathroom by yourself? Were you never alone? What? This makes it makes no sense. It makes no sense. And coming from somebody who used to be an addict, it honestly makes no sense.
daily are on narcotics. Okay,
Mhm.
We're looking at a lady that works from home and still gets dressed and goes to her office. Now that is enough for me. Okay, because
It's called a functioning addict. Yeah, that's what it's called. When my husband was in active addiction, he got up, got dressed, went to work, and he bossed people all day long. Full-blown functioning addict. Just because somebody gets up and gets dressed and doesn't drive anywhere, goes into the other room and sits at a computer and works, doesn't mean anything.
that takes discipline and routine, and just
Okay,
saying, I'm not saying that
and?
people that aren't addicted don't have routine and discipline. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I would know. She would have inadvertently be like, "Oh, I need a pain pill." What? I mean,
know. But you know the thing, they know, because they've obviously heard me. I've taken great pride when I used my acupressure mat and I did my yoga, and I took myself off serious painkillers. I was on what you call Lyrica, which is we call pregabalin, and I was on a really, really high dosage of that twice a day.
That's
And
weird.
What about the Norcos you said you used to be on? What about those? You're not going to mention those though.
Yeah.
for pain,
I'm gonna
right? It was for pain, and I took myself off of that.
So wait,
Not
you were
even the
never
doctor.
on Vicodin or anything like that?
No, we don't have that. Nothing like that.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, we don't have stuff like that.
Bullshit!
They have been calling you this over taking Lyrica.
No, it wasn't Lyrica, it was two cocodable, two painkillers I could buy over the counter. But what I'm saying is, the painkillers that I did have that were stronger, I took myself off of because
And
I
it
felt,
was Lyrica. That is
Yep.
not considered a painkiller here. I mean, it is.
Right.
It is
Yeah.
multimodally.
Bullshit. Hey, no more lies. Bullshit. You're going to sit there and tell your friend that they don't have painkillers like that in Scotland. Is that what you're honestly going to tell me? Okay. All right. 1 second. Then why? 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 Drug deaths in Scotland reach a new record level. More than 1,300 people died of drug misuse in Scotland last year, with the country seeing a record number of deaths for the 7th year in a row. Okay? Opioids, painkillers, if you will. Okay? The number of drug-related deaths has increased substantially over the past 20 years and is now almost 3 times higher than it was a decade ago, with the upward trend accelerating since 2013. Why? Why is this then? Why? "93% of the deaths reported in 2020 were as a result of accidental overdoses, while 4% were considering deliberate self-poisoning. 1% of deaths were as a result of long-term drug abuse, while 2% were undetermined." Why? More than one drug was found to be present in the body of 93% of those who died, suggesting that many of these deaths were caused by Scotland's polydrug habit, mixing dangerous street drugs with alcohol and prescription pills. You're not going to overdose and die from Tylenol or ibuprofen. It's not going to, it doesn't work that way. Opioids, painkillers, Vicodin, Norco, oxycodone. Okay? You cannot say that they don't have that shit over there when there's studies that show that you do. Hey, Shyla. There we go. Popping out of the bushes to say I was on opioids for 2 years and no one knew. I went to work daily, did my mom duties, wife duties, etc. It can happen. Thank you, Shyla. Thank you. Because nobody wants to take my word for it. No. Not Slothie. Not beige. Right? You guys give your experiences in the chat. Don't take my word for it. Look at theirs. Quirky, hey, sweetie. I am a master manipulator. Nobody had a clue. Thank you. Thank you. Lyrica is for nerve pain. Exactly. It is bullshit. Yeah. Tramadol. It pisses me off. People putting out false information about Suboxone and methadone. Both are lifesavers, not only for those with substance abuse disorders, but chronic pain warriors. Exactly, Lisa. Yes, it does. Scotland does have an opioid problem. But the narrative that she wants to show everybody is they don't have opioids over there. Right? Like I've been saying for days, weeks, months, don't take any creator's word for it. Do your own research. Because if you just listen to Anne, you're going to think that Scotland doesn't have a prescription painkiller problem. They don't have opioids over there, so there's no way to have a prescription pill problem, right? Bullshit. Bullshit. Yeah, she's a liar. Quirky says, my husband didn't know, my kids didn't know, my parents didn't know. Yes. Yes. We are when we were in active addiction, we were master manipulators. We could hide anything from anyone until we couldn't anymore. That's the thing. Until we no longer could. Yep. Functioning addiction is so dangerous because nobody knows, and oftentimes it's too late when somebody finds out. So glad that wasn't the case for you, Shyla. Me too. Me too. Yes, she does. She's always talking about sex or somebody's sexual organs, body parts, doing this and doing that. She is. Like, Jules, you said that the other day, and then I started paying attention. As I was editing these lives, I started paying attention, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's right. Yes, you are right, Barbie. You are right. That's the study that I just showed. That's what it said. Scotland has the highest rate of opioid usage in all of the UK. It does. Yep, until our lives become unmanageable and we lose control of everything. Oh, really? Jade says, if anybody has seen the movie Trainspotting, it's based in Scotland. Where can we find that, Jade, that movie? I am too, Shyla. One of our employees at our pet sitting business was back on drugs and we didn't know. His mother called us. Lisa says, I've known functioning addicts that unless you're familiar with the telltale signs, you wouldn't know. And that's the thing. Whenever you have gone through addiction, you can spot it with other people. I'm not just saying this shit just to fucking say it. Yeah, she doesn't watch me, but she loves discussing what happens and bashing Jules for being in my chat. Army Medic, he is painting his bathroom. He's listening. Right, Jules, right. So let's go back and share. I need to turn this heat off. It's getting warm in here.
Jen, can you believe this shit? I thought this whole time it was hydrocodone that Ann took.
No, nothing like it. So I took myself off. Oh
my God.
And do you know the best laugh? I had been on gabapentin before that and took myself off the gabapentin and told them I wanted Lyrica. Then I didn't like it and I was like, I want off of it. And I took myself off of it. And I also took myself off of the cocodamol that was prescribed as well. So
what's
like
cocodamol?
I took myself.
What's cocodamol?
It's a mixture, but it's really it's.
So, guys, that movie Trainspotting that Jade Travis was talking about that is based on Ireland or Scotland is either on HBO or Amazon Prime, one or the other. Yeah, right, Jean, right. But do you hear her? We just showed proof that there is opioids in Scotland. It's a huge problem. And she's sitting here like, oh, God, no. Sophie's just a liar. She's just trying to say that I'm taking opioid painkillers. But no, they don't even have those. Come on.
A mixture of codeine and paracetamol. But it's really, you can buy it over the counter.
Oh, my God.
Yep. So
That is
they're
incredible.
trying
But
to make out.
don't call that a painkiller anymore, because we consider that opioids as painkillers. No, not even an opioid, Kelly. Can you imagine this? I had no fucking idea. This is
Yeah.
laughable. And y'all,
I am going to look through my files and find where she said that she took opioids, Norcos to be exact.
owe her a fucking apology.
That's what I'm
Everybody
saying.
that's ever
I don't owe any of y'all shit. Nothing.
Yep. That I've been addicted to, and I'm a pill popper, and that's why I'm like, and I take great pride in the fact that I've took myself off this.
So now that I have proved her a liar once again, Anne is live about me because I'm so boring. I'm so irrelevant. She pays no attention to me. She doesn't give me the time of day. She doesn't watch. But yet, me proving her a liar with this shit, she has to talk about it. Listen, you're just, again, get it through your old ass fucking head. You stop talking about me. I stop responding. Simple, right? Simple. But they don't want it to stop. They don't want to stop talking about us. You know why? They will have no content. None.
This medication, like myself, and I did a lot for myself physically and stuff to make myself better, and I take great pride in that. But for these people to now try and make out that I'm snorting my medication, I'm sticking stuff up my nose, like, get the fuck out of here.
That's okay, Brandy. That's okay. Let's see. Is it this one?
Right. Sorry, I'm sniffing. I think I've got the beginning of a cold, but if you ask other people, I've probably just crushed my painkillers and stuck them up my nose. Count. One of them I in the first place, right? Sorry, I'm count.
Is that what you're talking about? Okay.
That is crazy. I just assumed, and that's what you get for assuming. I just thought because over here, so can y'all get
Shame on you for not doing your own research as a nurse.
so is it like Tylenol 3 basically, or something with codeine, but y'all can get that over the counter?
Yep. Yep, the Luxetine.
It's incredible.
So,
everybody owes you a fucking apology.
know.
Cymbalta is not a painkiller. Lyrica is not considered, like, it wasn't even, that is, a serious allegation, and look what it turns out to be. I wish that you would.
That's what I said. See, if I went to a lawyer about her for slander, it would be serious because, yeah, it is. It's used for neuropathy. It's also used for manic depression, but I get it for nerve pain. But this is what I'm saying. So when John Yates is crying about his mental health, I'm going to say that too. I am actually on a tablet that is for mental health. Is he? Is he? Let's go to court,
Yes,
John.
and
Are you on it?
Why is that your business, though? You're sitting here bitching about me, but here you are mentioning him and what he takes. You don't know. Combat Medic wants to come up here for a second. Hey, Sherry. Yeah, kind of like sex trafficking is a serious allegation, right? Yeah. You don't have any problem talking about that, do you? I don't know. I guess in Scotland you can, Susie. I have no idea. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Hey, Combat Medic.
Hey, Sophie, how are
I'm good. How are you?
you? Doing good.
Yeah?
I just wanted to mention about the drug abuse that's hurting not only people who need it, but the people using.
Yep.
Not too long ago, I had to have a major surgery on my shoulder. I had a complete tear of the labrum. I had a dislocated bicep.
Oh, my.
I had 4 anchors put into my shoulder. And the pain was worse after surgery than before because of all the things that the surgeon had to do to repair my shoulder.
Right.
Now they gave me, I don't do any drugs. I never did any drugs. I don't believe in it.
Right.
And I was prescribed oxys, and they told me to take 2 just when I started feeling like a small tingling of pain in my shoulder, because if you don't if you don't catch pain early, it just builds up, and then usually the medication that you're taking doesn't help. It's like a headache. When you feel a headache first coming on, take the medication, because if you wait till it's full blown, it takes a lot longer for it to go away
Right.
or for the medication to work. So I started feeling a small tingling. I took the 2 oxys, and the pain got so intense that I had to call the doctor's office and get an authorization. Now I had the pills in my possession.
Right.
I needed them to allow me to take an added dose because that's how bad the pain was. I slept in a chair for about 4 to 5 weeks because if you lay down, all the pressure goes onto your shoulder,
Right.
and the pain was excruciating. Now, here's the issue I'm having with all these people that now some get hooked on it because they're taking medication for pain and they don't want to give it up after, the pain is like surgery. Surgery is over. You got through the pain, but now they're hooked on the drug itself. And it's
That was
hurting a
my
lot of
problem.
people
That was
because
my problem. Yeah.
I also, when I came back from deployment in Kuwait and Iraq, I developed bronchitis. And if you ever had a really bad cough and a deep cough, you can actually break ribs in your body from the
Yes.
cough.
Yes.
And I happened to break 2 ribs from coughing so badly. And I asked my doctor for Phenergan. It's called Phenergan with codeine. And he
Yes.
prescribed it for me because nothing else was working. And I still get it. It's not like bronchitis went away. I still have it. And whenever I get a cold, I develop bronchitis. Do you know that they banned Phenergan with codeine because people were abusing the cough syrup?
Oh yeah. Yeah, because that rapper would, when he would rap or whatever, he would brag that he was mixing codeine with, some kind of soda or whatever and drinking it. And then all
Right,
the people started doing it. Yeah.
right. So that's hurting people who really do need it.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, when I had my surgery, they were putting it's a numbing agent that they inject into your neck for your shoulder to numb it up. This way, when the general anesthesia wears off, you're not in excruciating pain. It lasts for maybe 8 to 12 hours after surgery. So they injected the medication into my neck, and the anesthesiologist looked at me and said, "Do you feel this?" And I said, "Yes, I do. I feel your hand all over my shoulder."
Right.
He says, and his first words out of his mouth was, "Are you a drug addict?" That was his first words. I said, "You know what? Let's end this conversation right here. I would like to speak to the person in charge of the department.
Yes.
And I would like to get a couple of other administrative assistants in this room." So they came down and I explained what this fella said. And they took the anesthesiologist out of the room and they brought in another one. So,
Right.
so because people are abusing, their first thought is, "Are you a drug addict?"
Right. Yeah.
No, I'm not a drug addict. I just happen to feel it. It's not working like it's supposed to be.
Right. And that does happen. That happened to me once too, before I had my accident and got addicted to my pain pills. That happened to me. I was in an accident and they gave me morphine. And, like, a few minutes later, they came back and asked how I was feeling. I was like, none of the pain has gone away. And they were like, well, we've given you the max dose we can give you. How much does it take to make your pain go away? I said, I don't know. I've never been in this amount of pain before. I couldn't tell you.
Right.
Like
And you
they
know,
were also insinuating that.
morphine's not a very powerful
No.
opiate. It's not a lot of people say, wow, they gave you morphine. I used to carry morphine around in my first aid kit when I was in the military. It's not a very strong, of course, if you give them a lot of it, I mean, eventually it's going to work, but it's not a very strong opiate. It's not a very strong painkiller.
Right.
And I've had, I went on the morphine for surgery on my tooth. And I woke up in the middle of surgery screaming out in pain.
Oh my.
I mean, it's not a very strong thing. And like you, the first thing they say is, "What's wrong with you?" Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's how it's hurting a lot of people. They canceled morphine. I mean, cough medicine with codeine, and then my doctor's now telling me that if you do come down with bronchitis again, I'm going to have to give you the codeine pills because they don't make that cough medicine anymore.
Right.
And I was like, literally, really? They're not doing it anymore?
That's insane. Yeah.
But they can now abuse codeine pills. So what's the difference? Why eliminate codeine cough medicine and allow codeine pills?
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I just wanted to bring that up because this has bothered me for a while. You know, anytime the medical field is spoken about, I just like to, I guess, throw my 2 cents in.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. No
Hey,
problem.
Johnny Mac,
How are you feeling
don't
now?
poop the toilet, Johnny Mac.
How are you feeling now with your shoulder?
It's a while back. You know, my shoulder's actually better than when it was. I mean, it's terrific now.
Awesome.
I mean, the surgery worked. You can actually, if you use your shoulder too soon after surgery, it can fail and they'll have to go back in to redo it. So I didn't even lift a pen with my arm for weeks because I didn't want to have to go back and have it all over again.
Yeah, well, good. I'm glad that you're better now.
Well, I thank you, Sophie, and I just wanted to bring up my pet peeve about abusing medications that actual people really do need and now are having a hard time getting it because of the abuse.
Yeah.
Anyway, take care, Sophie. I'll be listening.
I'll see you later.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye.
So, bye.
All right, then. There we go.
So these people are running around going, and he's now saying, oh, hear that sniff? I mean, do you know what the sniff probably was? It was probably my vapor inhaler.
It was not an inhaler. Sorry, it wasn't.
To clear my nostrils. No. So, crazy.
Unreal.
Now that's me using my inhaler. So we don't have things like Vicodin and stuff here. We don't have stuff like that. And even stuff like...
Bullshit.
Like Ativan is it's a controlled drug here.
Just shocked how people take something so innocent and so like it even if it would have been an oxycodone or hydrocodone, still was prescribed by your doctor. And so it doesn't even.
And that means nothing. That means nothing. I got addicted from taking pain medication that was prescribed from my doctor after a near-death accident. That means nothing. And I want to go back. I seen Shiloh's comment. I had put it on the screen that, there we go. I was reading an article about how those with ADHD are more susceptible to addiction to opiates because instead of slowing us down, they give us a near natural high dose of energy. And, you know, I've never been diagnosed with ADHD, but opioids did that to me. Like, you know, my boyfriend would be like slumped over and passing out on the couch, and I would be up like cleaning the house and doing this and that and the other. Like, it gave me energy. So it makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I don't know, what message do I have pinned? Don't know why that was there. But yeah. Have a good day, Lisa Ann. Hey, Princess Potato. Coming out of the bushes to say I have lupus and I had to sign a pain contract in order to get any kind of pain meds, and I'm only allowed 3 a day. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of the pain clinics that started doing that, making their patients sign contracts. And they can, here, just like with my Suboxone, I can get called in at any given time for them to do a count of my medication to make sure I have what I'm supposed to, and I have the empty ones I'm supposed to, and I take a drug screen at the same time, and whatever. I just had to do that last week. So, and they're starting to make the pain clinics are starting to make their patients do the same thing now because it is so widely abused.
To find out it wasn't anything like that, I am Lord, and boy, did they
The thing is, what they don't get, well, they don't get. See, the thing is, though, Sophie knows that what she's saying isn't true.
Oh no! I don't know that. I don't know that. I live in a completely different country than you. All I know is what I see and hear online. That's it. That's it. I don't know you personally. I don't know that this is not true. And I don't owe anybody a fucking apology. If anybody owes anyone an apology, you owe me an apology, Maria Ann. You've been saying shit about my addiction and recovery for about a year. And I owe you an apology? Fuck all the way off.
That's the worst part for me, because Sophie, being supposed to be a recovering addict. Now, the video
I can spot it a mile a fucking way.
what I put up of Sophie, that shows Sophie at her best, that's on Suboxone. She is out of her face. Sophie, you're
Really? We'll look at that again. We'll look at that again. And me and Johnny Mac are going to go through and we are going to find the original video and compare it to the video that they have. And you can tell that my face is distorted. Okay, 1 second. And this is their thumbnail today, too. You tell me my face does not look distorted. Oops, shit. You tell me my face does not look distorted. That's not how I look on a live. Does that look like me? Watch it move. Watch it move. You're trying to tell me that you did nothing to that video? But we're going to find the original, and then we'll compare it to this. Yeah, you cannot be out of your face on Suboxone. You can't. So look at that shit. Look at that shit. Suboxone is an opioid blocker. Okay? You cannot be out of your face on Suboxone. After so many milligrams, it doesn't work. It doesn't do anything to you anymore. Why? Because it's a blocker. That's it. It's not made to get high from. You can't get high from it like you can methadone. You can't do that with Suboxone. You can take enough methadone to get fucked up, but you can't do that with Suboxone. It's not possible. Okay? So you tell me, this is how I usually look on a live stream, and that I'm always that slowed down and my face is distorted, and you be the judge. You be the judge. Okay? But like I said, we're going to find the original and we'll go from there. But I have a feeling that Britters is the one that made their thumbnail for today. It looks like her work. You've done better. You've done better, girlfriend. You've done better. But let's continue. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Suboxone doesn't do that to you. Sorry. Sorry. No, ma'am. No, sorry. No, I don't. No, I don't. Recovering addicts can see somebody in active addiction usually a mile away. Why? Because we know the signs. Bring it. Bring it. Because you have no case. That's why you don't want to. You just want to throw it out there, one, so you can get money to pay her, right? You can get your subs to pay for that mistake too, right? And two, you want to threaten me. You want me to be scared and stop. Bring it. I have enough evidence on you. You'll look like an idiot by the time we're done. Idiot. Why does this keep fucking up?
She's saying isn't true. That's the worst part for me,
No
because
idea.
Sophie being supposed to be a recovering addict. Now, the video I put up of Sophie, that shows Sophie at her best, that's on Suboxone. She is out of her face. Sophie, you're out.
Do we need to do a little class for Anne on what Suboxone is and does? Do we? Because once again, you can't be out of your face on Suboxone. It's not possible.
Out of your face in that video. Don't say you're not, because you are. So this is her that's supposed to be in recovery. She knows she's lying. She's just using it to have a dig, but they can carry on. But as I said, my niece-in-law is a lawyer, and she's an international lawyer. She studied all over the world, and I have spoke to her, and she said she would take action for me if I want her to. I just don't really want to, her to waste her time with these pieces of shit.
You have no case. You're welcome, combat medic. You are welcome anytime. Okay? Anytime you want to speak or talk or hang out, you're more than welcome.
But she will.
Petty kitty litter. Don't you get it twisted.
Mm-hmm.
Look, they're saying we've accused Siwa of being junkie for
I
life.
have never called Siwa a junkie ever.
Do we need to go back to those videos too? What about what you've said about John? Huh? And Amber? And me? And you think you have a case? Do your best.
No, but what we have said is there's times Siwa does sound different from others, and that's it.
There's times that she slurs. There's times that she falls asleep straight on her keyboard.
And there's
She was on
times
an IG live and fell asleep on the IG live.
there's times you said she was an alcoholic, and there's times that you've said that she was a drug addict and she was addicted to pain medication. You've said all that too.
Well, we were all in the chat.
It fell
And
asleep
it was
during
me.
a as well.
She's a piece of shit.
Where's she losing her shit, Maria?
And listen, I finished my live at what 1:30, between 1:30 and 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon, right? This one went live at 4. And she was live for, I don't know, about 2 hours. So around 6 o'clock yesterday evening, Maria comes in the chat and says that I'm losing my shit. I wasn't live. I wasn't on anyone's panel. I wasn't in anybody's chat. You see how they like to start shit, spread lies and misinformation?
Who's losing her shit?
I thought she said Sophie was.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's true, Lindsay.
It's crazy. But yeah, like, so 2 years ago, I could barely get out of my bed. I could barely walk about my house. I was in agony all the fucking time. And Cat Mafia. That's the thing.
Thank you, Jules. I did not lose my shit. It takes a lot for me to lose my shit. Yes, Maria stays online 24/7 losing her ish. Exactly. Just like Anne's life right now. Is she losing her shit right now? Bless her. It takes a lot for me to lose my shit. It honestly does. It honestly does. And yesterday, me and Johnny Mac and Amzie came up too. We had a pretty chill live yesterday. So there goes Maria again.
Cat Mafia, these people don't know. Some of these people, if they lived in a certain circumference of me, there would be fucking trouble. And I've said it. I have said it.
Would there? Would there? There would be trouble. Well, too bad I don't live closer, right?
Wow. Right. They sure made it sound like to everybody, including your friends. I guess that's whenever we think of painkillers here, we think you automatically go to oxycodone or hydrocodone. So
exactly like they have in Scotland with the opioid problem right now, right?
I just like I mean, I already knew that an apology for even asserting such, but now that's a huge apology owed because this woman is on Lyrica, y'all.
Now, over a year ago, well, it's been closer to 2, right? Right, guys? The video to where she's saying she's taking her painkillers because the drama is too much or whatever. That's a very old video. Okay, closer to 2 years old. Okay, what were you taking then? Do we need to go back to those videos and show and listen to what you were saying, what you were on?
It is unreal, Lindsay. I'm just shocked.
So I'm glad I'm not.
Guys, y'all don't, so there's no opioids. Only, I guess they can be given only in the hospital in Scotland, right?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, people, it's a controlled drug here. Anything opioids is a controlled drug. So it's a lot more serious.
And then she goes and says, opioids are very serious over here. They're a controlled drug. They are here too. They are here too. You're just contradicting yourself. Do they have them or do they don't? Does Scotland have them or do they not?
So they don't know what they're talking about and they're just jumping the gun. That's why I was like, oh, I don't care. After initially, I was just like, oh, I don't care. They're stupid because it's a big.
You don't care. It's stupid, but you're live right now losing your shit.
A big reach.
Don't ever be ashamed to ever take prescriptions that are prescribed by your doctor for legitimate pain or for mental health. I can't agree more. Absolutely. And even if people, I just can't believe people here shamed you for any kind of medication. Like I said, even if it was a hydrocodone.
What about the shaming that's happened to me? That doesn't matter, Brookie, because you don't like me. That doesn't matter, right?
That's just prescribed medication.
It's not like holiday with me. She would be able to tell you she knew that I was on Lyrica, she knew I did the Lexotine, and she knew that I had the cocodamol if I needed it, and that was it. I had enough. So, I mean, she'll tell you, like, no, I've never, like, none of it is morphine-based, none of it.
And, again, we've already talked about how easy it is to hide from people.
Sophie doesn't believe her own lies. Where is she live right now, Maria?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't losing my shit nowhere.
No, she doesn't. She believes her own lies. She's got nothing else she can say about me. So that was all she was doing. She was looking for something and through that. And from what I've heard that her son has been contacted in this platform. So there's people that have actually done real shit to her, but she's wanting to come at me.
I'm coming at you because you're coming at me. Leave me alone. I'll leave you alone.
But that's exactly like Jules. Like she's coming. Every time somebody does something bad to Jules, she comes at me. Like there could be 10,000 people doing worse, but she wants to come at me. No more. And I'm running short on some time, and it's unfortunate that she's had issues recently in her family, and but I guess that's supposed to mean that there's supposed to be, and I said that in Cooch's chat too, like some kind of a ceasefire. But yet you don't seem like, I don't really recall Jules ever giving anybody any grace anytime something horrible happened with them or in their life, etc. But it is what it is. why I don't use disposable digs.
What I don't understand, if Jules is putting up posts talking about, and it's very, very sad that an 18-year-old has lost their life,
Very
a family
sad.
member of hers, that is very, very sad.
I'm
And
sorry.
it puts life in perspective. So why the fuck are you in a hate stream then? So if you want other people to acknowledge this and say there's more to life than this, why the fuck are you in a hate stream? And the other thing, the last time I gave you grace was about your poor mum, and I said, right, okay, let's not talk about her or whatever. And you said, fuck her and fuck them. I don't want. So do you know what? Fuck me and fuck you right back. I don't care.
You're right, Barbie. I have never used the words and morphine in the same sentence. Never.
She said that whenever you said.
That was it. There was like a couple minutes left, and it wasn't worth keeping. But yeah. Yes, my son was contacted. And I thought that I had kept that part in there, but she says, Anne says that she knows who contacted. And I talked about this on Johnny Mac's panel last week. Okay, it's not a secret. They're acting like, oh, it's as big. You heard it from me. But yes, my son was contacted. He's 19. He was contacted on Facebook spring this year by Dudley. And Anne said that she believes that I'm friends with this person. I'm not friends with Dudley. I'm not. I mean, I have been friendly, quote unquote, friendly with Dudley, but me and Dudley have never really had a friendship, and I don't talk to him now. But what happened with my son, Dudley contacted my son on Facebook, said, do you realize what your mother is doing online to people? I'm bullying. I was the one bullying people. And my son took a screenshot of it, sent it to me, and blocked him. That was it. There was no conversation. No conversation. Yeah. Lies. She is. Sure, why not? Why not? I've never wanted harm to you like you do me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What is it? That info was based off the NHS from June 2023. They said it is abused and addicts extract the codeine to snort it or use it IV. Extract the codeine from what, Lisa? Oh, yeah, of course. Kids are supposed to be off limits. They're supposed to be. Yeah. Yeah. So, that's that. So, as long as you keep me in your mouth, all you have to do is stop talking about me. That's it. That's it. I went too long with keeping my mouth shut, hoping that this would go away. It hasn't gone away. So I started sticking up for myself. Oh, I know, Drazo. I know. But they were already pre-warned if anybody from the internet was to message them asking about me, to let me know, to block them and let me know. So they already knew to watch out for it. But yeah, it's shitty. It's real shitty. Real shitty. But God forbid anybody does anything to them, right? You have a good day, Adam. Thanks for coming in and letting me keep you company today. You have a good day. Yeah, they have nothing else. over-the-counter codeine and ibuprofen in the UK and Scotland. 8 milligrams of codeine and 500 milligrams of paracetamol. Yeah. And this week, whenever I was talking to my boys, I reminded them again that if anybody was to contact them, to make sure you block it and screenshot it and send it to me. So. And Maria and everybody is getting this, that I threw my children away and I chose drugs over my children and all these things. And they're getting that from Britters. You know why? When Britters was my friend, or I thought was my friend, I never talked to her about my family life. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Because I never trusted her like that. You know? Like, you are an online person in another country, and I've seen the type of shit you do. I'm not going to open myself up to that, you know? So she thinks just because I never talked about my family with her, that I have nothing to do with them. And that's the furthest thing from the truth. So, but you say what you want, boo. You do what you want, boo. It's fine. It's fine. Because I know my life and I know my truth. Period. Period. Yeah, same with your family. There you go. The only way to keep your family safe is to not mention them to strangers online. And even though you might consider somebody a friend online, you don't know them in real life. You know? Boo boo. Your girls know too? Good. Good, good, good. Yes, it's nobody's business. But since they know nothing, they have to make it up for themselves, right? So. The first 30 minutes of that, 40-ish minutes of that, was them playing Amber's live she did yesterday, saying that she's going to be like chilling out online and taking a little break because her hernia surgery, the mesh for her hernia surgery has shifted and there's all kinds of things going on and she needs to kind of focus on her health. And we might play that at some point, but it was disgusting, especially for somebody in the medical field to speak about somebody that way. What? Can someone tell Anne Graham tramadol is not a controlled substance and it doesn't contain morphine? She's flat out lying. They blocked me. Hold on. Yeah. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She needs to consult with her nurse friend before she says things online. They have never done anything different. From the first show they did when they made their channel to now, it's been the same shit. Sophie's relationship with her children is her business. I hope you have a great relationship. No one's family should be talked about. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's a controlled substance or not. I'm really not sure. But it's on the lower end of the pain medicine scale. So there's that. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here and get some things done. Yeah, her nurse friend that believes that there are no opioids in Scotland. One and the same. One and the same. Hey, William. I've been wondering about you. Imagine being so involved in other people's business that you stay online all day and try and control everyone with fear. Yeah, I'm not scared. I ain't scared. I don't know who you think I am. I don't know who you think I am. But I'm not scared. Yeah. Have a good day, everyone. I'm going to try and get some things done around here. And I'll probably see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Bye. Love you. See you later.